Seattle Sports.
Welcome back to Hawks Live, presented by the Dining District at the Bellevue Collection. The show starts at 7 every Thursday right here on Seattle Sports 710, broadcasting live from Bellevue Square Center Court. I'm Michael Bumpus with Brian Walters, and now we are joined by linebacker Tyrice Knight. Tyrice, how we doing, man?
Doing good. How about you?
Man, we good, man. You here, man. Thanks for joining us. I love asking this question. I've been privileged to do this show for the last, 4 or 5 years, so I get to talk to rookies. And one of the questions I asked him is that my first game was against the 49ers, and I knew that I was going to play. Like, all right, at some point, you're in this game. What was your first game like, and did you know that you were going to get some burn that game?
I know we'll get some burn on special teams for real, but first game, I wasn't really expecting to get in. But I was glad I was prepared and ready.
I thought you were going to steal my question, Bump. The one I ask every rookie that comes into this show is, as a rookie, there's always that welcome to the NFL moment, right? That you just, like for me, it was my first time I ever got hit over the middle. I had 3 stitches in my chin. Just something like, wow, this is for real. Have you had your welcome to the NFL moment yet?
No, I don't think I have.
Not yet?
He said, I'm in here.
Not yet.
I'm in here right now. When I watched you on film when they picked you up, man, the thing that I liked about you is that you seem to really diagnose run plays and kind of like slide through and get into the backfield. What's your film study like? What do you attest that ability to? Is it just natural instinct? Is it film study? Like, how were you able to put yourself in good position?
I think for sure that came with natural instincts, but also that came with just playing the game for a little while, especially at the college level. The game started to slow down, and so everything just came together at the end.
Yeah, going into this season, the talk with the Seahawks was that, probably the least depth at a position was probably the linebacker crew, just unknowns. And then we get to the preseason, and I see, oh, well, look at this Tyrice Knight out there, this 4th-round draft pick. I saw you blow up a screen in the preseason. I said, okay, this team, has some depth here. To you, what has that been like? Just kind of learning the whole offense and getting into the switch from college to the NFL.
I think just overall, it started out slow. I mean, just for everybody coming out of college and NFL, it started out slow, but just over time through OTAs and training camp, everything just started to pick up and slow down at the same time. And that's when everything just started to go together.
Yeah. So Tyrice went to Independence College in, where is it, Indiana?
No, that's in Kansas.
In Kansas, thank you, in Kansas. And he was on Last Chance U. I love Last Chance U, and it really shows just the grind, because a lot of people see the glamorous side of college football and these guys being 5 stars and being on TV and doing all this stuff. But your path was a bit different. What about your path helped you get to where you are today?
I think just going from high school to going to junior college for 2 years, then going to a small D1 college in Texas, just taking everything for granted, just honestly just playing the cards that were dealt, and just overall it just made make the treasure at the end just more accountable.
Can you take us through draft day? What was that like, getting drafted by the Seahawks, and tell me everything that was going on?
No, I couldn't really enjoy it for real, because the house I stayed at, it was just a little secluded neighborhood, and the internet was bad. So they calling me, I'm picking up and they answering, and so like I couldn't really enjoy the whole moment. I had to go to another room and answer, but I'm hearing everybody in the background screaming. So like, I couldn't really enjoy it for real.
Did you have a feeling it was going to be the Seahawks?
Nah, honestly.
No idea?
Nah.
Had you talked to the Seahawks prior to the draft?
I had a top 30 visit here.
Nice.
When did you realize that football was going to be your thing? You play other sports? When did it lock in for you?
I mean, I've been playing football since he was able to play football, so just the whole life. The only thing I stuck with.
What's your prep been like this week going into the Detroit Lions? Can you tell us kind of what are you ready for? How are you preparing? How's it been going?
Just preparation for the game just been good. Just watching film over the last couple of days. Also just practicing it. Everything just been going good. We just got to prepare good, because it's a good team Monday night, so it's going to be a good one for sure. But just preparation been our key.
What's the LB room like? You got Jerome, you got Dodson, you got yourself, you got Drake, who we just spoke to and said that you guys have connected and getting your reps out there. How would you describe the linebacker room?
The linebacker room is just funny. Just everybody just funny. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good room, but just everybody on the same level, just trying to push each other to get better. Just ain't nobody like animosity or hating, just everybody just chilling, but also pushing at the same time.
Yep.
Is there it doesn't even have to be in the linebackers room, but is there just a veteran on the team that has really helped you with the transition to the NFL?
For sure. T-Dot and Bait, I mean, I'm looking at them for everything, so they ain't telling me nothing wrong. They're telling me what I need to hear at the same time what I can do better. So the whole transition been smooth for me, no lie.
Yeah, Coach McDonald, he's an LB dude. You know, that's the position he coached coming up. What have your interactions with him been like?
Just honestly what you were talking about in the beginning of my college tape, you want to see that quick. So, like, that's just been this whole point towards me every time.
Yep.
So what I hear is your junior and senior year at UTEP, you went off, right? You had tackling everything. What was the difference between that and freshman sophomore year? How'd you get that much better?
This is last year, like I said, everything slowed down and started to pick up at the same time. But also, it's your last one. You gotta go out. Yeah. So I had to go crazy my last year.
Yeah. Well, what was off season like? The preparation for the NFL. A lot of guys when I was getting ready, everybody go to Florida. It seemed like all my dudes just went to Florida and we trained there. What was your preparation like for the NFL?
Well, I had a couple options like in Houston, Dallas, and Arizona, but I wanted to go back home, so I went to Florida. I was down in Miami training at Balmeritos.
Yep.
I want to say our game ended November 28th. I hopped on the road from Texas like December 10th and started training like December 15th, so I've been training since December 15th.
At what point in your career, college, high school, whatever it was, did you say NFL's a possibility? I'm gonna make this happen.
I want to say when I got that combine.
Yeah.
Combine invite, yeah.
What'd you run your 40 in?
I ran the 4.63.
You beat your bump?
You moving? You gonna do me like that? I'm
I just asked you. Just asked
you. Don't do me like that. Did he beat you?
No, actually, but I didn't go to the combine. So.
Oh man. All right. So the NFL, man. So my first play in the NFL was a special teams play. It was a punt return. I catch the punt, and I'll never forget. I fair caught it, and the Niners, everyone runs up to me, and it's like they're barking at me. I don't even know what they're saying. Everyone's yelling at me, trying to get me to drop that football. Do you remember your very first play, and what was that like for you?
For sure, it was on defense against the Chargers. Very first play. It wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't
Pass play, run play?
It's crazy. I can't even remember. Like
you're already deep in the game.
Special,
you're already like 200 plays in. You're like, yep, I'm good.
It wasn't nothing crazy for you. I remember my first hit though.
Yeah, which one was that?
This is a little cut back on our little base defense. Just played it right. Was able to step in.
What do you like on the field? Because there's different personalities. There's the talker. There's the guy who's always smiling and laughing. There's the quiet dude. Like what do you like when you're out there playing ball?
For sure, with how we just said, I think that just depends how I'm feeling that day. You go get a different me every day, so it depends on how I'm feeling.
All right.
So I was two different moves yesterday and today. Practice wise.
What are your thoughts on Seattle so far? Have you gotten outside the city? Have you done anything in this area? I mean, I know it's different than Florida and Kansas, so are you surprised by it? What's it been like so far?
I've been smooth driving through the city. Like, that's a good thing for sure. But I ain't really been out exploring. Like, only the driving I've been doing with my homeboys came in, I was taking them for here and there. So that's the only exploring I did.
Nice.
Did go to the Nita though with them. So
have you been there yet?
Yeah, I slid.
You went to
up
the top?
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you think? It was good?
Yeah. It was good.
Have you done a ferry yet?
Nah.
No. That's the next thing. That's the next big touristy thing.
Ferris wheel?
No, the ferries, the boats that go up to the islands. Very Seattle.
Need to.
How's that space? I remember my first time going up there. I feel that thing swaying from left to right.
No sway.
I was it took me 20 minutes to chill. I'm sitting there like this the whole time. And then after 20 minutes, I'm like,
right back down. Once I heard it sway.
I'm scared of heights. I don't mess with that stuff, man. I don't do it.
I've never heard that thing sway. My dad.
You never heard it sway?
I've never seen it sway. My dad used to have to ride the elevator.
You're not going to see it sway.
Well, I've never felt it, I should say.
That's different.
My dad used to ride the elevator up with his feet out. He used to work at the Space Needle.
With his feet out?
This is back in the day.
What are we doing here?
This is back. This is back.
All right, we got safety measures.
Anyway, okay.
You gotta holler at your
Not
uncle,
back then.
man.
Not back then.
Who was your favorite team growing up?
I want to say I had two, like the Bucks and the Ravens.
Bucks and the Ravens, because of defense, I would assume.
Nah, Tampa was the closest to me. We were like 30 minutes away from the stadium.
Yep.
And then Ray Lewis for the Ravens.
That makes sense.
Speaking of that, everything safe in Lakeland from the hurricane coming in? Have you?
They can smooth on me. My homeboy was barbecuing earlier.
Okay. All right, perfect. Hurricane, what hurricane?
So I guess it's smooth.
Okay.
I didn't even hit yet for real.
You said what hurricane? We barbecuing, baby.
I've been through a lot. Florida for sure. The biggest one probably was 2017.
Yeah.
I was a part of Hurricane Irma. That was crazy.
Wow. See, I'm from California. We do earthquakes in California.
Hurricane, crazy.
They're crazy. All right, man. Give it up one time for Tyrice Knight, man. Tyrice, we appreciate you taking time out of your day and joining us.